What's good, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Weekly Outlook. In the last video, we had discussed CAD, CHF, GBP, JPY, USD, JPY, gold, of course, GXY, and we've got a very much expected reaction. On GBP USD, I had expected that we reverse back down from these levels, but however, we continue to test a higher supply zone and then we continue to drop again. So the overall bias was right, but the timing of the trade, or rather the level of the trades, were wrong. Anyway, so what can we expect in this particular week? We'll quickly dive into the analysis. So to start off with GBP USD on a weekly time frame, we can potentially see some very good reactions down from this particular demand zone right here. So here I would like to be very cautious. This could be easily wiped out, already tested, and currently we can expect a continuation. However, remember that we are still inside this range from this high to this low, right? Or rather this high to this low, and we can expect, I'm expecting the that price break down this range and then continue to drop below, right? So this is pretty much what I'm expecting on GBP USD. However, if on Monday we get a pullback, you could potentially short from either this supply zone itself, or if you get some reactions from this imbalance, you could potentially, if you get a good confirmation for shorts, you could potentially take a short from this zone or wait for prices to tap into this zone, both of them being valid. Let's hop on to gold. So on gold, if I check the weekly time frame, let's check GBP USD once again. Notice the weekly candle. Euro USD, notice the weekly candle. DXY has to be opposite, notice the weekly candle, and then look at gold. So we did not really get a very healthy reaction as expected. However, if I hop into a daily time frame, here we have tapped into a very significant supply zone, which I was talking about, and right here on a daily time frame, we failed to close below this previous day low. So that is one thing which has which is slightly I would say unexpected, and we could potentially head higher if at all on Monday we start to go higher. I think there is a possibility we might even do this and then again continue to drop below. So in saying that, I just want on Monday that we drop right back down from this zone, tapping into approximately 43, 46. If at all we are tapping, then we have to drop. If we fail to drop, if we fail to break this low again, then you can expect prices to go higher at least until 1960 odd levels and then continue to drop below. But definitely we are bearish on a higher time frame. This is just a lower high that is setting in, and we will see lower prices. We will see 1885 very soon, because this is not the bottom on gold. This cannot be the bottom on gold. A bottom on gold always needs to have a very fine liquidity sweep, which we don't essentially have right here. I will not be bullish on gold unless and until we break above 1986. That is a clear-cut level for me to look for longs, positional longs. Unless and until we don't breach this, there's no positional long for me in this. Right, so that's pretty much it on gold. Yeah, of course. And if we continue to drop lower, if we just do something like this, then on a pullback somewhere around here, you could see a continuation, something like this and below. So yeah, so these are only two possibilities. If we are heading higher, I would like to simply wait until we touch 1960, because looking for longs here would slightly be very riskier because of being in a premium zone and around supply zone. So if you're heading higher, I would like to wait unless and until these levels are tapped. And in that case, what I could do is I could simply wait for prices to come back down below right here, break this, so I can again look for a retest and sell. So DXY on a weekly time frame, this is pretty much what we have expected, right? Prices to correct a little and then push higher. If I go on a daily time frame, see, that is exactly what we have got. And 105 and 107 odd levels are some other important levels which I see from where markets could potentially reverse back down. So keep an eye on DXY, and that is also the reason why I think GBP USD, Euro USD has a good potential, of course gold as well, has a good potential of continuing lower because there are multiple levels to be tested on DXY. Now finally we have Euro USD on a weekly time frame. What's happened is we got a continuation in the bearish momentum, right? And I had expected that this trend line will be tested and then manipulated. So currently we are back into that trend line, and this is where your retail people who like to buy trend lines will again continue to look for buy, and there's a very high probability will continue lower, maybe tap into these one of these daily demand levels and then continue higher. So if I drop on a 1 hour time frame, let me delete this. Yeah. I have this particular supply zone right here, which is a very healthy point of reversal again for markets. So if at all you get price doing something like this and then continuing slowly higher, then you can again see a continuation back down below. So yeah, overall the bias is still short. There is a demand zone incoming, so but that needs to be aligned with DXY, of course. DXY needs to be at the top, be at the very prime reversal level, could be 105, and then it would make a lot of sense to look for longs on Euro USD at that specific time. So yeah, that's pretty much it on Euro USD. And now we have NAS 100. So if I look at this, we are back into this base, rather a supply zone, right? From where we have tapped, got a reaction on a weekly time frame. However, the reaction is not very uh, strong, right? And you also notice that we failed to close on a daily time frame below this. So just a liquidity sweep. Also, this selling right here is a weak selling scene, of which the breakout traders are trying to buy possibly. So you could expect some pullback and then a continuation higher, right? So we can tap this major supply zone right here. So far I'm bullish. 16,200, 300 levels minimum could be tested. You just need to wait for better prices. Ideally wait for Friday and Thursday's liquidity sweep, lower prices, and then from this imbalance, essentially you could look for longs again. Yeah, pretty much this zone looks valid to me. A very good setup, in fact. So yeah, just hold on, just wait for better prices, and you could see a reaction, a bullish continuation to 16,300 at least. USD JPY, I expected bullish price action. The entire week we were, I think, sideways. This is Monday, Tuesday, yeah. Entire week we were pretty much sideways, then corrected. And on Friday, we finally swept this external liquidity low, and now we are heading higher. And also, you see, we tapped into the imbalance. So this is a pretty similar setup of what we were looking at NAS 100 also. So price will just sweep previous liquidity and tap into an imbalance and then continue bullish. So yeah, currently you can expect continuation, a pullback and a continuation until this zone, and there was one more, I think, somewhere, yeah, somewhere here, 150, 200 odd levels. So you could expect a continuation until these two levels, 147,800 and 149, sorry, 150 odd levels. Simply wait for price action to form a support or whatever bullish continuation model you have, and look for longs again. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you found the video helpful, and if you did, please hit the thumbs up button. Please make sure you share it with your friends, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.